All right, guys, Super Bowl weekend is here, and I'm the bearer of bad news. And I'm here to tell you, especially if you're a 49ers fan, that the 49ers have zero chance of winning the Super Bowl. I'm going to tell you guys why, okay? If you're new to the channel, make sure you guys do subscribe. I'm going to do a little bit of a preview here for the Super Bowl here, give you guys my thoughts, my predictions. Love to get your feedback in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Is the fix in? Has this been planned? What do you guys think is going to be the result of the Super Bowl? Love to get your feedback here in the comments below. So make sure you guys do subscribe. Lion mentality, smash thumbs up for NFL news, content, fantasy football, everything right here on this channel. Smash thumbs up and turn on that bell. Got a big announcement coming up this month. Let's talk about it, guys. I want to keep this video short. As of right now, the 49ers are a 1.5 point favorite. Leading up to the Super Bowl, they were a 4-point favorite, so it has gotten down. More people are actually thinking that the Chiefs are going to win. And how do you blame them for not thinking that? Pat Mahomes, guys, the experience is there, the talent is there. There's no doubt about it. But understand, there was an ongoing narrative this entire season to build up the Chiefs to make it to the Super Bowl. Now, I don't really care whether the Chiefs win the Super Bowl or not. They've made it, and that was the whole point of it, right? When you got Pharma coming in with Travis Kelce, got all these dollars coming in, you got Taylor Swift, you got that narrative, her coming to the games. I'm telling you guys, this entire year was built up on the Chiefs making the Super Bowl because they weren't the best team. If you watch them throughout the season, they weren't the best team. Rashee Rice is a good wide receiver. He's got some upside. But aside from him and Kelce, who had a lackluster year, they weren't that great. Pacheco was a decent running back. But again, everything has been on the back of Pat Mahomes. But constantly feeding this narrative. So why are they building the Chiefs up? Well, guys, since the Patriots are gone, right? You got to understand there has to be the next Tom Brady, the new face of the NFL. So clearly they need a new face, and Mahomes is a perfect plug and play for that. On top of that, you got the political election this year, which coincidentally, guys, these guys made the Super Bowl together the last election in 2020. Now it's a U.S. presidential election again. They got another Super Bowl with the same two teams. By the way, both massive markets. You got 49ers with California, nice expensive stadium. Then you got the Chiefs, another solid market. You got two big markets. You got the presidential election. You got Taylor Swift involved, who I believe is going to swing the votes towards the left. Now, I'm not here to say left or right. I'm not here to play politics, but I'm just telling you the facts, right? If she was swinging the votes right, I'd say, hey, we got a person who's going to come in and definitely be built up and swing the votes right. But in this case, it looks like it's going to go left. She's there to swing votes. She's there to get views. Taylor Swift is part of the narrative. Now, their relationship with Kelce and Swift, I don't really care, but I don't believe it's really real, whether it's real or not. But I will tell you guys, for this game, it was designed, it was planned, and that whole narrative with the number 13, right? Taylor Swift's album is 13, 100 minus 13 is Kelce's jersey number. Brock Purdy's number is 13. You got Taylor Swift flying from Tokyo to Vegas. It's a 13-hour flight. It was like 49ers. 4 plus 9 is 13. There's so much around that 13 number, Swift's birthday and all this stuff. So there's a lot of stuff around the narrative that, Taylor Swift and the number 13, and this was all, meant to be. But at the end of the day, I'm here to tell you that I don't see any chance that the 49ers win the Super Bowl because, again, it was just so much spun on the Chiefs, right? But at the end of the day, whether the Chiefs win or the 49ers win, who cares? They've already made it to the Super Bowl. Those tickets are sold. And man, are they expensive. I think a nosebleed seat is like $10,000 US. You got those, videos of like those box suites there where you sit there, you get all this like finger food and all that. Those are $2.5 million for a suite. So it's a big cash grab. It's a big money grab. It's a great marketing grab. Then you've got pulled in all these Swifties with Taylor Swift. Guys, this is all by design. So you asked me, who's going to win the Super Bowl? Based on the fix, it looks like the Chiefs. Again, I could be wrong, right? But again, it doesn't really matter because they're already there and they're making the money. Now, based on talent and breaking down the game, obviously got to give the experience to Mahomes. Brock Purdy's young and hungry. CMC, better running back game goes to the 49ers. Defense, I got to give that to the 49ers. But understand, guys, it's going to be a match that's going to bring in money. That's what the focus is here. It's the best storyline, the best narrative, the best talent. And the storyline was built throughout the entire offseason to cater to the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, on paper, I think the Chiefs win. I like the spread. I'm not telling you which way to bet or whatever, but I like the fact that the Chiefs are underdogs. and they pay better. Again, this could level out, could be an even spread by the time the game starts here. So, am I watching the game? It's going to be a good game. I think it'll be entertaining. And people say, well, Joe, why do you watch NFL if you think it's fixed? At the end of the day, man, I don't think all games are fixed. I think particular games are fixed. I think that they have a narrative that a particular team and a player, they want to get to the end. Like, for example, Peyton Manning winning his last Super Bowl. Now, I did a whole video of this on my Joe Camo show. The Fix Is In. I had the Fix Is In author, Brian Toohey, on. So watch that full episode below. It explains all this in deep dives if you want to go down that rabbit hole. But I don't think all games are fixed. I think certain games are fixed. Certain players are given certain things. Ray Lewis before he retired, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady got his fair share of work in there and got his fair share of rings. So I think that it's built up around certain players. I think they want the best markets to be in there. Ideally, now sometimes you can say, well, there's teams that don't have the biggest markets that have made it. Yes, but overall, you want really good teams there that have larger than life characters that the social media the media has built, right? In this case, you get your Kelce, you get your Mahomes that the media has really, really been hyping up. So, in my opinion, I really believe the Chiefs are going to win. And a big part of it is obviously the narrative and what they've built up, but also the fact that I think the experience of Pat Mahomes and that offense and Reed and all that are just way too experienced in the 49ers. Hey, 49ers could shock, and that's very viable, but I think this leans the Chiefs' way. And, you're going to see Taylor Swift there. You're going to get that narrative, and it's just going to go on and on and on and on. So let me know below, do you think the 49ers have a chance, or do you think that the story is so strong with the Chiefs, the experience is so strong that they can't win? I don't know. It's going to be tough. But, again, no matter what any other team did, it seems like the refs were going to sway the game towards the Chiefs making. Now, if you watch that Ravens game, right? Looks like Lamar wasn't even trying. It seems like the refs, the last quarter, there were so many holds against the Chiefs, but the Ravens, constantly were not being called on the flags. There was 2 holds on Odell Beckham Jr. There was that play on Isaiah Likely where he was held. It was just like it wasn't going the Ravens' way. And then Lamar giving up on a play where he ran and he just kind of like slowed down and took the tackle. Very, very strange game if you watch that game. So it just doesn't seem like no matter what other teams did, they just couldn't have made it to this position that the Chiefs made it to. And I think that was all by design. So let me know in the comments, guys. I'm just ranting and raving here. My Super Bowl prediction, I really believe the Chiefs win. It's just going to continue on. And they're building up Mahomes to eventually overtake Tom Brady and his rings. He's got some catching up to do, and this is definitely going to start inching him closer to that finish. Love to get your feedback. Make sure you guys subscribe, thumbs up, drop a comment below. Let me know what you guys think, and more news coming your way. I appreciate you guys. Love ya. And we're going to roll into fantasy football content after the Super Bowl. So make sure you guys are subscribed. Big announcement coming soon. I'm out.